Welcome to Verge News, where we bring you the latest updates on global trends and their impacts. Today, we're diving into how economic uncertainty and evolving consumer habits are shaking up major industries like airlines and retail. Joining me to unpack this is Alexander. Ready to dig in?
Absolutely. It's an intriguing story, especially with so many moving parts. Both airlines and retailers are facing significant challenges this year as consumer spending expectations shift, and the ripple effects are hard to ignore.
Let's start with the airline industry. Delta Airlines, one of the largest carriers in the United States, has revised its financial outlook for the first quarter of 2025. Initially, they projected a 7 to 9% revenue growth compared to last year, but they're now expecting just 3 to 4%. Their operating margin has also been downgraded to 4 to 5% from 6 to 8%. What's driving these changes?
One of the biggest factors is declining consumer confidence among both business and leisure travelers. Delta's CEO, Ed Bastian, pointed out that when finances are uncertain, discretionary spending like travel is often among the first things consumers and companies cut back on. This is a broad reflection of economic concerns, making travelers more cautious with their budgets.
And it's not just Delta. Regional airlines like Sun Country Airlines are also feeling the pinch. They recently lowered their upper revenue estimate for the quarter, dropping it from $340 million to $330 million. They're also scaling back on planned flying hours, which shows just how significant this decline in demand really is.
Exactly. On a global scale, the International Air Transport Association, or IATA, initially forecasted a 6.7% increase in travelers for 2025 compared to 2024. While that's promising on paper, IATA's director Willie Walsh warns that supply chain disruptions and climbing operational costs could curb these projections. Airlines are struggling to keep up with returning demand and face hurdles like aircraft delivery delays and maintenance issues caused by supply shortages.
The supply chain issues you mentioned extend beyond airlines. Retailers are seeing persistent bottlenecks that delay product availability and inflate logistical costs, cutting into already narrow profit margins. That's hitting an industry that's already grappling with its own challenges, including a steep drop in consumer confidence.
Right. The Conference Board reported that February 2025 saw the sharpest monthly decline in consumer confidence since August 2021. As concerns over trade policies, inflation, and rising interest rates build up, shoppers are tightening their wallets. This creates a domino effect within retail, making inventory management difficult and leaving stores with excess or poor product placement.
The competition from e-commerce is only making things harder for brick-and-mortar retailers. To stay competitive, many are adopting omni-channel strategies that bridge online and in-store shopping experiences. Still, operational costs like real estate remain uneven. Some regions are seeing sluggish demand, which forces retailers to rethink their store networks entirely.
And it doesn't stop there. Rising supply costs and global trade challenges are also pressing issues. Retailers are facing the same supply chain hurdles as airlines, struggling with inconsistent deliveries that drive up costs and complicate future planning. Both industries seem to be at a crossroads, don't they?
They do. And while the current outlook appears bleak, there are potential paths to recovery. Airlines are starting to adopt AI solutions to optimize flight planning and cut costs. Retailers, meanwhile, are utilizing smarter inventory systems to predict demand more accurately. Those who invest in these advanced technologies could see meaningful improvements in efficiency.
There's also a growing emphasis on sustainability. Businesses aligning themselves with environmental and social governance principles can attract eco-conscious consumers. And whether it's airlines using innovative long-range aircraft or retailers offering personalized shopping experiences, focusing on customer value may help rebuild trust and spending habits over time.
It's clear that adaptability is key. As economic headwinds challenge these industries, leveraging innovation and resilience will dictate which players come out ahead. For now, many are holding steady while waiting for consumer confidence to rebound.
That's the balancing act they're facing, navigating the present without losing sight of long-term opportunities. With economic stabilization, there's definitely potential for both airlines and retailers to bounce back. Let's hope those adjustments pay off.
On that note, we'll wrap up here. This has been a fascinating discussion about the challenges and strategies shaping the airline and retail industries in 2025. To stay updated on these evolving stories, visit us at visaverge.com. Thank you for listening.